Hello everyone, this is Fine from Tech Gaming Villa. Today I'm going to talk about iPhone 14 price and talk about its displays. Speaking of displays, the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max are expected to come with 6.1 inch and 6.7 inch ProMotion displays with variable refresh rate. Yes, I currently expect that only the Pro models will feature screens with 120 Hz refresh rate, whereas the more affordable non-Pro versions will merely come with your standard 60 Hz OLED panels. OLED displays. That's in line with what I have seen in the iPhone 13 series. Here's what the iPhone 14 series displays will be in terms of sizes and features. iPhone 14 will be 6.1 inch with 60 Hz slim notch display. iPhone 14 Max 6.7 inch with 60 Hz slim notch display. iPhone 14 Pro will be 6.12 inch with 120 Hz eye-shaped punch hole display, always on display. And iPhone 14 Pro Max with 120 Hz eye-shaped punch hole display, always on display. What might set the Pro models even further apart from the regular iPhone 14 and 14 Max are always on display. Some rumors claim that iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max will score always on displays that show important information on the screen at all times. Apple already does this on the Apple Watch, so it makes sense that the iPhone would be next in line for this feature. In fact, it's LTPO OLED displays that allow for such functionality, and LTPO OLEDs are exactly what allows for fast refresh rate switching. What's more, multiple lines of code in iOS 16 points reportedly point to the iPhone 14 having an always-on display. So this feature is almost certainly coming this fall. According to the rumors, the customizable widgets that can plastered on top of the iOS 16 lock screen will be displayed alongside the clock as well as always on elements on the iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max. The latest version of iOS 16 has signs that Apple is working on wallpapers to go along with the always on feature. The native wallpapers now offer a mode called Sleep, which has fading components. This appears to imply that the always on mode muted version of wallpapers will be accessible, allowing you to view glanceable information even while your smartphone is locked and extending battery life. Xcode 14 Beta has a lock screen interface that removes widget information when the screen awakens, implying that important details will be concealed from the lock screen when the always on option is set, and widget colors will become semi-transparent. You see, Apple 14, which has 120 GB of storage, the price will be 800 to 900 US dollar, and 256 gigabyte of storage price will be 900 to 1000 US dollar, and 512 GB of iPhone 14 price will be 1000 to 1100 US dollar. iPhone 14 Max, it will be 900 to 1000, 256 GB 1000 to 1100, and 512 GB 1100 to 1200 US dollar. And ultimate iPhone 14 Pro Max, which 128 GB of storage price will be 1200 to 1300 US dollar. 256 gigabyte of storage will be 1300 to 1400 US dollar, and 512 GB of storage 1500 to 1600 US dollar, and the maximum 1 terabyte of storage iPhone 14 Pro Max price will be 1700 to 1800 US dollar. Let's talk about Apple iPhone 14 specifications and hardware. What about the iPhone 14 specifications? Every year Apple announces an update to the Bionic chipset lineup with every new version faster than its predecessor, and this certainly won't change in 2022. What I'm unsure of is what technology the new Apple A16 Bionic chip will be built upon. Some rumors suggest a move to 4nm or 3nm architecture, an upgrade from the current 5nm tech use. This should bring overall performance and power efficiency improvements. Others, however, mention the global semiconductor shortage and say plans have been postponed, so the A16 might still use 5nm tech. That's slightly behind the best Android competitors, which have already jumped on the 4nm hype train. But I wouldn't be first to shoot down the iPhone 14 Pro or Pro Max. In fact, according to the TSMC's production schedule, I could theoretically see up to a 15% performance gain as well as 30% power reduction, and a logic density gain of up to 70% over the current 5nm process. What's brand new and very likely, however, is that Apple will use the fancy new A16 chip only on the iPhone 14 Pro and the Pro Max. while the non-Pro models would stick with the older A15 bionic. However, various other hardware improvements could ensure that the iPhone 14 still has a better overall performance than the iPhone 13, despite having the same Apple A15 chip. The Pros are also expected to be the first iPhones with 8GB of RAM on deck, which would definitely improve their multitasking capabilities. Currently, the 13 Pro models ship with 6GB of RAM and the non-Pro versions have 4GB. However, one recent rumor calls for at least 6GB of fast RAM in all iPhone 14 models, with the more affordable iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Max boasting LPDDR4X RAM and the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max using the faster LPDDR5 RAM. The latter might pair nicely with the Apple A16 Bionic chip, further widening the gap between top-end iPhones and Android phones. In terms of connectivity, the iPhone 14 will support 5G connectivity, just like the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13 generations. Humor has it that TSMC has secured all Qualcomm Snapdragon X 65 5G chip orders for the iPhone 14 family, taking over from Samsung. TSMC's 5G chips are likely built on a 6nm manufacturing process and are thus more compact and efficient on both sub 6 GHz and millimeter wave 5G bands. The smaller chip would allow for a larger battery, which the iPhones are rumored to get, and TSMC is also expected to introduce some additional goodies like Wi-Fi 6E, which has faster bandwidth and lower latency in comparison with regular Wi-Fi 6. In the near future, however, Apple is expected to move away from Qualcomm and introduce its own custom 5G chip, starting with the iPhone 15. The iPhone 14 family will come with iOS 16 on board. Apple previewed the software on the stage at WWDC 2022. You can read everything there is to know about iOS 16 as well as the updates right here. Here's a summarized list of the most important new features: lock screen customization with widgets, animated image, and cleaner notifications, more filters for focus mode, edit and undo send, mark as unread in iMessage, share plain iMessage, improved voice dictation with an on-screen keyboard, quick actions with text captured from the camera, photos leave subject from background with Siri knowledge, share digital keys in wallet. The latest rumors about the iPhone 14 battery sizes are in, and it seems that batteries are growing all across the board, with the exception of the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which will be getting a slightly smaller battery in comparison with its direct predecessor. The iPhone 14 will reportedly be getting 3279 mAh battery, which is mostly similar to its predecessor's one, while the iPhone 14 Pro will be getting a 3200 mAh battery cell, 105 mAh increase over the iPhone 13 Pro. As mentioned, the iPhone 14 Pro Max could be coming our way with a 4323 mAh battery, some 30 mAh less than what I had in the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Finally, the all-new iPhone 14 Max is expected to come with a 4325 mAh battery, technically the largest among the bunch and also the largest battery ever fitted on an iPhone. In terms of charging, I'm certainly retaining the 20-watt wired charging solution. The iPhone 13 Pro Max can unofficially receive a 27-watt charge for a faster top-up, though it's unclear if Apple will be officially increasing charging speeds this year. iPhone 14 most certainly won't have a USB Type-C port and will come with a good old Lightning port. The proverbial USB-C iPhone is an extremely high chance for 2023 onward, thanks to a recent ruling by the EU that Apple has to comply with. If Apple wants to sell its iPhones in the EU, it will have to comply with the ruling, and I don't see Apple producing two separate versions of the iPhone, one with Lightning and another one with the USB Type-C. However, the iPhone 14 will certainly come with a Lightning port. All four iPhone 14 will also have MagSafe wireless charging. However, it's unclear whether the series will get reverse wireless charging, a feature that I have seen on many Android rivals. It could happen, but it could also be reserved for the iPhone Pro models only. But I don't have a clarity on that yet. So that's it from now. If you like this video, please subscribe and press the bell icon for future notifications update. Thanks for watching.
To change your